Okay. I think I'm streaming. I think I am. I don't know. All right. All right. I can invite people if I want. So, all right. So anyway, I am Big Rich Lawrence. I am a broadcast radio veteran. I've been doing broadcast radio for about 27 years. I've worked on rock stations. I've worked on adult contemporary stations, and I'm in my home studio right now. And I'm looking to be a comic book artist now. Actually, started out as a fine arts major in college, and got the radio bug because I'm a ham radio operator as well. So I just kind of got into the whole radio thing. Got into commercial radio, and 27 years later, here we are. I decided to kind of pivot. Pivot. Why do I feel like Pied Piper? Okay, if we pivoted to a company that did this, would you be for or against? Yes, yes. Sound like Jarrett. All right. So I got Sketchbook Pro up, and I'm gonna see if I can get this microphone because this microphone is no tight ass microphone here. Let's see if I can do this. I don't know if I can. Let's see. This microphone is so tight. All right. Okay. For anybody wondering, I'm using a Heil PR40. I've got basically a broadcast studio here in my basement, and then I've got this. All right. So what you're looking at right now is Sketchbook Pro. I've got a Huion Canvas GT191 that I use to draw with, and over here on the upper right, I loaded some reference images that Sashi on Twitter posted, and I grabbed for my for some reference because I'm working on drawing females. That is my current focus. So, and then over here on the left is something I did at the day job. I've got access to iPad Pros with Procreate on it, so I sketched out something really quick in Procreate and with a Apple Pencil and first gen pencil, and this is what I got. So I guess I was just gonna kind of try inking here, I guess, and see what I get. But yeah, let's give it a go. So new layer, choose my ink. Let's see, what am I at for size here? Let's do 4. I'm not a keyboard guy when it comes to this kind of stuff. Ink in that. Do I need to fade this out? I'm going to fade this out. So, lower that opacity so I can see better. I still feel like I need to be in there more. All right, so let's see what I can get here. Oh, that's very, oh man. That's the other thing too. I got to work on pressure sensitivity of this. I mean, I keep reading you want varied line weights and all that kind of stuff. So, well, let's see what I get here. I don't like that. I don't like that either. So, I don't know. I'm trying so hard to be a better kind of comic book artist. And let's see. Oop, no, that's a ruler. I honestly don't know any of the keyboard shortcuts anymore. So I have zero clue what I'm doing anymore. I'm a keyboard shortcut kind of guy. So, all right. So, all right. See, I'm used to talking in short bursts because in radio, you want to keep it simple, like 30 seconds or less. And here, you just kind of have to keep talking. But I've done podcasts before. So I'm kind of, that looks, I don't know, that looks asymmetrical to me. So you know what? We're going to roll with it. And that looks too. And I like these little ear things here. And let's see. Yeah, like she's got like super thick neck muscles like that. Come on. And then just kind of like that. Now, what I usually don't do is I should be doing each of these sections probably in different layers. I don't know. And I can't see the chat right now, so I have no clue who's in there. So if there's actually anybody in there, who knows? I could have 1 million viewers right now, and I would have no flipping clue. I could have zero clue at all. I could be totally clueless. And you see what I mean when it comes to talking? I mean, I have no clue what to talk about half the time anyway. I didn't have really a subject other than what I'm doing right now. Just draw. And I can't really have music because the kind of music I like is copyrighted. And of course, no, you can't do that on YouTube. You can't play that kind of music. You ruffian, you riffraff, you. I guess I could do like radio voice, radio shtick stuff. X1, Capital Regions Online Rock. I am Big Rich. And coming up later on today, we've got Drawn and Quartered on YouTube. That's where 4 artists go up against each other, and the victor walks away with the spoils. Right now, it's Metallica. Nothing else matters. On X1, the Capital Regions Online Rock. Something like that. But not really. Okay. So here's something. All right. So here's a story. So I was playing around with this on Procreate and all that kind of stuff. And I'm getting down to drawing the breasts here. And somebody goes, boobies. Like, okay, yeah, whatever. And I think, and that kind of reminds me, and I'm sure other artists have run into this too when we were kind of getting started. And you know what? I kind of group myself with those guys, and I really don't think so. I don't think I'm as good as like John Romita Jr. or any of those others. But I mean, if you think about it, did any of those guys have problems with drawing boobs? I don't think female artists had any kind of problems. Like, Sashi, who gave me, who I grabbed these reference images from, I don't think she had an issue with drawing boobs. I'm just saying. I'm not saying. Hashtag I'm just saying. I'm going to make these a little bit darker just to give the appearance that, there's a little bit more weight on the bottom, because that's kind of what I've been hearing. They're, like water balloons and that kind of thing. So too much weight. Okay. We're trying to do somebody who's kind of height, weight proportional, not that one girl in the meme that can crush a beer can with her boob. Anybody seen that one? Am I the only one that has seen that meme? Maybe. I don't know. Possibly. You never know. Should I check for the... wondering if I should check for like the chat here. Is anybody in chat? I don't know. How do I tell? That's the other question. How do I tell who's in chat? Just me. I don't know. Oh, there's the chat right there. See, I'm learning things. It's going to be one of the most boring videos, I bet. Okay. I really don't see anybody in the chat. There's nobody talking. So, you know what? I'm just going to keep going. Let's keep going. And my microphone. All right. So I don't have a lot of time because I got to go pick up Youngling from preschool. She is only 3 years old. So, you gotta do the dad thing. I am going out with the XYL. That's ham speak for wife. That's wide on. I wonder if that's more the speed. I don't know. I kind of feel like I'm working on the proportions, and I feel like that's kind of there, but not really there. I don't know. We'll see. And I'm betting I'm going a lot slower than most people, most other artists would be. You know? But one of the things that I did learn about when you're inking like this, and I got this from Doug Tenaple. He is the guy that created Earthworm Jim. He currently has an Indiegogo going on right now called Bigfoot Bill, which looks amazing. The art is amazing. And I think it's still open right now. So if you want to back it, go back it right now. Go ahead. I'll wait for you. And I'm going to redo this side here. And he actually, what he does, he's doing actual, physical stuff because he's going to sell stuff. Obviously, I'm not at that point yet, but I don't know. Maybe I should think about doing something like that at some point. I've actually talked to the wife about that this morning. And he was talking about with inking, because he inks like Bill Watterson did with Calvin and Hobbes. He uses a brush with ink. He uses, and I asked him what he uses because I was just so amazed watching his live stream, how he is just so able to do that so effortlessly. And he said, he's giving tips and all that. He says, you want to pull. So like I'm starting from like the top here down. I'm pulling. And I feel like you get a lot more control that way. And I'm sure somebody can, speak more to that. That's got a lot more experience with inking in that. So, but yeah, I kind of see and feel what they mean by that. Just being able to, am I making anybody dizzy yet? Spinning this around all the time. You just pull. Ooh, that's just too. I'm putting too much pressure, and I think that's another thing too. I think I have to kind of do shading later. I think I kind of have to play around with the settings more with this to get the get the pressure sensitivity in. That leg looks funny. I don't know. Let me see how this looks without the pencil underneath. I mean, yeah. I'm guessing that looks a little bit better, more solid. I feel like a good solid line shows a lot more confidence in it. I don't really have a lot of experience with the whole inking part. Honestly, I don't have a lot of experience with any of it. I'm kind of playing this, kind of seeing what others are doing, and I'm just being a monkey and, trying to bang out Shakespeare on a typewriter. You get that reference? Hooray, I just dated myself. All right. But yeah. I'm just kind of, unsure of but with practice, because when I was doing radio, I started on the air, and I didn't know what I was doing. I knew what we call the basics, you know, what to say, when I should say it, that kind of stuff, and you want to always sound authoritative on the air. So, um, because when you sound authoritative, people are going to, take what you say seriously. Because, well, the weather is going to be kind of like, no, you don't do it like that. You're gonna say, okay, we're looking at partly cloudy skies. We're gonna have a high of about 48 today, and tomorrow we're gonna see some more rain, but we're gonna have a high of 50. A lot of that snow is going away. 72 right now. That kind of stuff. Whatever. Yeah. See, and this is what happens when you vamp. You just kind of roll with it. You don't have a script to talk about, but I can. Good morning. That kind of stuff. That foot looks funky, but I'm rolling with it. A tribute to Rob Liefeld. Okay. Let's see here. Sooner or later, I'm going to say something that's going to tick somebody off. And that'll be kind of fun to see what happens. Actually, no, it won't. Because I'll probably be like humiliated, mortified, whatever. We'll see what happens. Knee, head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees and toes. Bet you didn't come here for kids' songs. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. There you go. Congratulations. All right. Feet look big. You know what they say about big feet on women? No, I don't. I don't think that's a thing. All right. Good thing my wife is not watching this. She'd be harassing me and just making all kinds of fun of me. My wife looks. All right. Question for the married guys out there. Maybe you could talk about this in the comments. Do you get harassed by your wife like that? Does she get on your case about things? Yeah, I'll get to the garbage. That kind of stuff. Let's see. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this, Daddy. I don't like this. Anybody in chat? Nobody in chat. Nobody wants to talk to me. I'm just some creepy Italian dude. Thinks he's an artist. Yeah, Lawrence, just, heads up. Lawrence is probably, if you haven't figured it out, not my real last name. I'm anonymous on the internet. Nobody knows me. I'm like Neo. All right. That forearm. Look at that forearm right there. Look at that. That's so huge right there. She's a biker chick. She works out. She's doing something with that forearm. I don't know what, but let's not ask because we don't want to be inappropriate. What's more humiliating? Asking a fat woman when she's due, or no, let's not go there. Okay. See, these are jokes I can't usually say on the radio. I mean, I could if I wanted to get fired. But, see what that kind of looks like. I feel like I want to go over this a little bit more with more. I don't know. I feel like my lines are not that, because they're not that solid. They're kind of thin. I feel like I should have more solid lines on the outside. Nobody's talking to me, so I have no clue. I'm going to go to my Twitter and see. Maybe somebody. I don't know. Is there anybody? Is there anybody out there? All right, and let's see. And I don't know if did I say in the beginning I'm blaming Brian Shearer for this train wreck of a video. Holy moly! Oh, that's a picture worth keeping. Yeah. People posting their shots they should not be posting on online. But hey, what are you going to do? I don't know. Is it possible to share this stream from here? I'm curious. Let's add apps. I can do control room, cameraman, screenshots, chat. Ah, there we go. The video embed. Let's look it up. Let's see what happens. Still broadcasting. I didn't copy. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. All right, let's just go back at it. All right, and there's the text message from the wife. Don't forget the daughter. See what happens. The daughter. Oh, there we go. It's a train wreck. It's a train wreck. All right, we'll post it later. But anyway, so I feel like these lines here, I should be a lot more confident with them. They should be thicker. I think this leg down here is funky. But let's see here. Let's see what we can do. Got a few minutes. See what it's according to my clock, it's about 7 minutes to 10. 9:53, 7 minutes till the top of the hour. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to get a little bit closer, and I'm going to get a little bit more confident with my lines here. I'm just going to kind of clean up my lines. Now, Freddie Williams Jr., or Freddie Williams II, I think, how he is actually how it goes by. He does like he's doing a lot of like Masters of the Universe and that kind of stuff right now. And I got his digital book, his book on doing digital comics. And he was talking about, just having a nice solid line for the outline. So I think that's what I'm going to end up doing here. I'm just going to kind of do the solid lines here, the nice, more solid lines here, just so I have something. And then the one corner of the boob there, because boobies. Who came up with that word? Where did that? What's the etymology of that word? Or the is it entomology? No, entomology is insects. Is it etymology? I honestly do not know. But I think it'd be kind of cool. Wow, that's a fat ass. That's a fat ass line there. Let's just, you know what? Let's just do this. Let's just kind of start that one over again. Let's just kind of slow and steady wins the race. That is how the tortoise won. Okay. Okay. And we're just going to make my little thing here. Clean that up a little bit. Because nobody's perfect. Well, nobody's human anyway. Okay. And so I'm going to say this is a first run. That ankle looks huge. That ankle bone there looks huge. you're from upstate New York or Florida, you know the huge joke that is called Fusillo cars. They're huge. Look them up on YouTube. Fusillo car commercials. Oh my God, the guy's annoying as hell. I want to, beat myself over the head when he's talking. So bad. Honestly. All right. So now here, this leg is more forward, it's in front of the other. So I feel like I want this to be darker to get that feeling that it's in front of the other leg. And all right, hang on. I need to check my reference again. This is what I'm using as my reference over here. So it looks like I can't really see it that well because it's it's not a high resolution, but right in here I feel like, right in here I feel like it's one of those things. Probably because the leg is more forward compared. So maybe I want to clean that a little bit. Just I don't know. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna cut this off here in just a minute. So I'm about ready to. Dang it! I'm about ready to head on out to get the youngling. My youngling. Well, I don't need that line to be too. I'm just doing the outline to make it more. That kind of thing. What do you think? Yeah. Like that. This whole leg thing this one is like fatter. She's got fat calves. Don't say anything because she's self-conscious here. I don't need a self-conscious drawing. Then we're all kinds of issues here. You know what I mean? She's beautiful. She's a wonderful drawing of a human being. She's got some personality. So. All right, we're going to say, yeah. I'm making noises just for something to make noise too. That was not very good pull. But okay. What we're doing here is all right. Let the critiquing begin. So, if you are watching this video and you got any kind of input, like, go for it because I could use it. Let's clear that up first. Let's move that up and let's just do this. Okay. And with that, I'm going to say, okay, we're pretty good. Okay, zoom this out. Let's just hide that. And that's what I got. Yeah. For now. That's what we're going to start with. And as Bob Ross says, we're just going to go ahead and just save that right there. Happy little trees, happy little accidents. Tiny Tim, no. This is actually going to be under my studies here. You're getting a look at my super secret filing system. Yeah. Studies. This was female. Replace. And there we go. And that's all she wrote. All right. I got to go pick up the kid. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe down below before I forget. Would love to have you subscribe. and we'll, hopefully do another one of these at some point. Thank you. Bye bye.